Happy Halloween, CD11. Welcome to your weekly update, this time coming to you from Venice. Although all of our eyes were on the Dodgers hitting their way to their 8th World Series championship, here's what you need to know about the work we did this week at City Hall. In Public Safety Committee, I had the privilege of approving Jim McDonnell's appointment as LAPD's next chief. Chief McDonnell brings a wealth of experience and no-nonsense leadership to the role, qualities that will be essential to restore safety across the city and morale across the department. We are lucky to have him, and I want to thank Mayor Bass and our Police Commission for their thoughtful, deliberate approach that resulted in his selection. Chief McDonnell's appointment now heads to the full City Council for approval. Many of you remember the incident earlier this year when a homeless woman who had just arrived in LA a few days before experienced a mental health or substance use episode in Venice that resulted in a miles-long pursuit that ended in a wrong-way collision on the 405 freeway. In spite of injuries to multiple police officers, miraculously, there were no fatalities. But sadly, this incident and the circumstances leading to it are not unique. CD11 is a regional gateway drawing thousands of visitors every day. Millions of people enter through LAX, and the West Side serves as the terminus for the region's roadways and public transit. According to a 2023 Metro survey, nearly 600 homeless riders exit every night when train service is done and end up sleeping in local parks, on sidewalks, and our building alcoves. That Metro survey also reported that just in Santa Monica at the end of the E-line, dozens of non-destination riders were exiting nightly. The daily inflow of unhoused people into Council District 11 and the West Side from other parts of the region, state, and beyond is untenable. Shelter and interim housing beds are already at capacity with long waiting lists, and local service providers aren't able to even meet the current demand. I want to be clear. Los Angeles has always and will always lead with compassion when it comes to addressing homelessness, but the city cannot be responsible for providing housing and services to literally everyone who simply shows up. Our resources and tax dollars cannot sustain servicing, treating, housing, rehabilitating, or otherwise managing the side effects of people who come to LA just to live on our streets. A holistic approach, one that mitigates the impacts on city resources, service providers, and first responders is necessary. That includes family reunification programs, which reconnects unhoused people who aren't from Los Angeles with family, friends, and other support networks. That's why on Wednesday, I introduced an initiative that will bring family reunification services to Council District 11 in partnership with West Coast Care, a local nonprofit that has been doing that work for years. Finally, I introduced our latest resolutions under our city's Safe Parks and Schools Ordinance, LA Municipal Code Section 4118. We're moving to designate additional sites in Brentwood, Pacific Palisades, and West LA, where we continue to have challenges with dangerous encampments. We appreciate your continued patience and support while we work to restore health and safety and accessibility around our shared public spaces. Have an awesome weekend, CD11, and go Dodgers!